And so there was a protest, another one, big one, huge, in New York City. And this was in favor of Palestinian liberation. And it was at a comedy show that a bunch of Zionists were attending.
Fuck Palestine! Go fuck yourself! Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you! It's free! It's free! It's motherfuckers! Fuck you!
Now, I don't know who this guy Hochman is, but this is apparently who they went to go protest. Now, I bring this one up because if some of you saw earlier this week, there was a protest outside of Jerry Seinfeld's comedy show. Well, it's happening again. This is another protest that's going on. More and more people are getting themselves out into the streets, and that's a great thing. More and more people are getting sick and tired of not just the genocide that has not ended. There is a level of unhinged behavior that comes with these people, but it gets worse.
Palestine is free! I'm Yisrael Chai!
So, Palestine is free, I'm Yisrael High. Where would you like to guess this woman is from? I'll say Long Island to the Upper East Side. Odds are I'm right.
Live Israel!
Hey, put it out there. Find out what the guy's name is. An IDF soldier living here in the United States. Perhaps he's visiting. Why don't we deport him? He don't belong here. He's not American.
You all are idiots. 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 You are idiots. That's what you are. You are suckers. Suckers of art.
Get the fuck out of our country. Get the fuck out. Everyone who sees these people should tell them to get the fuck out of this country. We are 1000% coming for you. We are, if anyone should be deported, it's them. They're the first ones that need to get the fuck out because they're the most anti-American of anybody. They truly believe that Americans are second-class citizens compared to Israeli citizens or Israel first citizens. That's what they believe. But because they have a lot of money and a lot of power, they believe they're above reproach. This is a class war. It always has been. It always will be. You want to deal with this problem? Let's start with them. The Zio scum, let's kick them out.
Yeah. It is right to rebel! It is right to rebel! My husband's Motherfucker, we won! We won! How's Palestine now?
That is the face of evil. And the people who know her well would say, oh, she's a nice Jewish girl. She got good grades. She's got a lot of friends. She went to a great college like NYU or Brandeis. You know, chewy Jewy. How does your garden grow? We won. We won. How's Palestine now? I thought it was about Hamas. I thought that's what it was about. I guess not. I guess it always was about the Palestinians. Another person who never got her face smashed in by somebody who should have done the honors. That's the other thing. They really never get their comeuppance. That's part of the reason why they're so brazen. And they say such dehumanizing things.
We won! How's Palestine now?
Today, a wanted war criminal, terrorist Guy Hochman attempted to perform in our city. On the very same morning that the Hindraja Foundation filed criminal charges for incitement for genocide against this depraved terrorist. we, the people of New York City, have acted. Tonight, this arrogant, foolish terrorist was unable to perform.
Yeah!
See? Now that is a great story. Why? Because part of the reason that this became an issue and became a wider problem is that Guy Hochman, don't know who the fuck he is, don't really care. I also want to say, guys, if you haven't smashed that like button, please make sure that you do. Want to try to get this stream out to as many people as possible. As of right now, we only have, let's see, how many likes do we currently have? I want to make sure that I'm not begging for things that don't actually need to be begged for. Right now, we have 295 likes, but 563 watching. So if you haven't smashed it, please do. The reason that they are so upset is because Hochman's show ended up getting canceled. They were probably making too much ruckus outside that he couldn't actually follow through on his show. And so these privileged bastards that are showing up and trying to start trouble with these Free Palestine protesters are basically saying, how dare you ruin our evening? We came out to see our favorite person and you ruined it for us. Now we're going to make examples of you. That's basically what they're saying. So their rage, their anger is at people who inconvenience them. If there's one thing about the rich and privileged, they hate to be inconvenienced. They really do. That, as much as anything, is what they hate the most. You get in their way, they will make it their mission in life to make you miserable.
Yeah! I lived in Israel my whole life.
What's up today, huh?
Sir,
Yo, oh, you want to call the police? Oh, bendito. Bendito.
You notice how I could be authentic, but you need to pretend to be authentic because you need an audience to be
talk
authentic.
about an accusation being a confession. Talk about an accusation being a confession. From the person who steals literally everything. Every single thing you fucking steal. Culture, identity. You're fucking shameless thieves. Shameless motherfucking thieves.
Placing yourself
Shameless
in an identity
motherfucking
that you don't
thieves.
even understand.
Shameless
for
thieves. You have no fucking
validation.
shame.
Notice how she didn't dispute what they said. She did not dispute, couldn't dispute that they steal everything. They do. That they are not really Israeli. They're probably Eastern European. And that they're Zio scum colonists. I mean, what else are they? No, it's actually from another protest. So people are making their rounds. And eventually, all of these Zios are going to have a very hard time being accepted in society. That's what's going to happen. And I bring this up because AIPAC apparently is getting a little desperate in their haste. They had to put out an ad like this.
AIPAC.
Today, AIPAC.
On Capitol Hill, AIPAC.
AIPAC.
You may have heard our name, but how much do you really know about AIPAC?
Plenty.
AIPAC is an American organization that works to strengthen the U.S.-Israel relationship. This partnership advances America's interests and democratic values.
Okay, so let's be very clear. This partnership advances American empire interests, period. That's all it's for. Again, have to do another ad. I have not played this ad before.
Interests and democratic values, and helps keep Israel safe. Our 6 million members are U.S. citizens. Democrats, Republicans, and independents from every part of the country who urge our elected leaders to enact pro-Israel policies. This includes expanding America's defense partnership with.
I mean, they really like to lay it on thick. They're not hiding that this is a military-driven initiative, for sure. I mean, the images really speak for themselves now, don't they?
Israel. Supporting life-saving security assistance, confronting Iran and its terror proxies, and promoting peace and normalization. Being pro-Israel is good policy, and AIPAC members make sure it's good politics, too. We raise money to help elect pro-Israel candidates for Congress from both parties. And we take the political fight to our opponents, helping defeat anti-Israel candidates running for the House or Senate. AIPAC is leading the fight in Washington to secure the future of the U.S.-Israel relationship. The actions of pro-Israel Americans today.
We have to associate that flag with exactly what it is. That flag is, what is that flag? It's a Nazi flag. It's just updated. And that's what they push. But again, they wouldn't need to do this if they were doing so well. I've never really recall AIPAC ever having to do ads before, but they're doing them now.
They will help determine the future of this bond and the fate of both countries.
You see, the one thing that they did say, the one thing that AIPAC said, the future of both countries. Well, actually, it's the future of their fake country. And if the American people finally decide that they've had enough, then this will be their undoing. Just as the Zios react in such a vitriolic, angry way when it comes to this issue, they're going to continue to push what they're pushing, but it's not going to last. And let me assure you, if you look online at who is agreeing with what the Gestapo is doing right now, Zion Nazis are at the head of the class. Of course they agree with this. Of course they think that this is a good idea. Of course they want to see a police state, because without it, there is no Zio state. They know that the American people have had enough of this bullshit. How could they not at this point? How could you not look around and not see what's going on? We're all suffering from it, Kelly. All of us. And we want out.